So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So it's down to business here. Now it's Havertz. Oh, just skip. Eze! Goal! Arsenal! And that's got him off to a flyer.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's shifting through the gears here, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Madueke. Chance, surely! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Odegaard and Gabriel. Saliba. And it's Odegaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that. Goes for goal!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Havertz is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Here's a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Timber really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Katamo. Trincao. Rice does well to get it back. Madueke. Calafiori. De Bast. Trincao. Gets a good foot in there. Madueke. Nicely spread. Katamo. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Saka. Takes a shot! Again, a brilliant save. Number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone for a throw-in. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Havertz. A mixture of good defending and indecisive. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. It's a good ball out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Madueke. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's being shifted off it. Corner it is. Trincao plays it short.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Sporting genuinely seem like a side that's
Oh, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Rice. That has not gone well. And that's been won straight back. Rice. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Eze. Pass somewhat off target. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Rice. And it's Eze. Chance again. No.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Just lacked a decent finish.
Madueke clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Trincao. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rice. To Havertz. De Bast. Trincao. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Madueke. Eze. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Saka. Tries one from range. Just off target.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
has bounced loose now. De Bast. Havertz. He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. And it's hoisted clear. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. In with the challenge. Oh, that's delightful. He's looking wide. Space for him to turn and look. He's on for a shot. It's hit the upright. Swings it across. Cleared away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Eze. And here's Havertz. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. That has been knocked clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Trincao. Eze.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's had it nicked away. That's a sharp pass. Eze. Great chance! Against the crossbar. De Bast. He's having a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Trincao. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Saliba. And Madueke. Rice, closing in on goal. He's having a shot! And it's been hooked away. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Rice. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's running through. He's in. Must be. There's the shot. And he's stuck it away. 2 up and and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now, he's got space here. It's a pretty loose pass. Corner given. Eze clears it away. That's a throw. Foot in. Nicely aimed pass. Eze. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Madueke. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And it's Eze. Saka. He'll try from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very...
And this could be the final action of the first half. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Good ball. Havertz! No, poor contact. Nothing on the shot. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. Away we go again. Madueke. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. They've played it short. That is well cleared. De Bast. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Cross to the back post. Timber clears it away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rice. That's going wide left. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Some resolute defending there. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Skims one in. And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Sporting cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Havertz. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Matwiki! And now a sudden chance to counter. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Matwiki. And that is out of play. Matwiki. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Matwiki puts a cross in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Saka. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Saka might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Now it's Havertz. Just about up to the hour now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Odegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that's well seen too. Calafiori getting this one clear. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That has been slung wide. A throw-in. Sporting choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about times, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Havertz, and here's the chance to counter. Sporting needed that, they really needed it,
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And that was asking for too much. Sporting have opted to make another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 10. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com
Arsenal have
número
kept their
15.
powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's Havertz, and it's Eze. Rice. And here's Madueke. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Havertz. Oh, some astute defending there. That's destined for the flank.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found a way through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Oh, what's he done? Big chance! It's a loose ball. In he goes again! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Trossard. Calafiori.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Saliba. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the right flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. They've played it short. Now the delivery. Gabriel with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Trossard, so much time and space here. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Rui Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 23. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 42.
De Bast. Spread it left. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good-looking ball. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's decided to go for it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Arsenal making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he's managed to get rid. Trossard gets a foot in here. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He shifted it to the flank.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to get rid. And it's hoisted clear. Now he's running away. Just about within shooting range. And the goalkeeper watches it past. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he was quick to react. Distributed tidily. Trossard. It's a throw-in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a promising position. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. And he lines up, he's had a go! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And he's going direct. And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Havertz voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, but